The Olympic story I chose for this assignment is the Russian doping scandal. This is memorable, newsworthy, and controversial because it didn't only occur in past Olympics, but it has implication in current ones as well. In 2016, Professor Richard McLaren released the McLaren Report with backing by WADA, the World Anti-Doping Agency, that had evidence of Russian tampering with the urine samples for their Olympic athletes. This dated back to as early as 2011. So, with this tampering, we can't know for sure which athletes, how many athletes, who were actually doping, who weren't doping, who wasn't doping, I should say. And that created a very big controversy, especially like in the 2011 Olympics, since evidence dates back then, but also to the Sochi Olympics in 2014, where Russia was atop the leaderboard. They had 13 gold medals and 33 medals total. So a lot of the athletes in those Olympics were thinking they were gypped of potentially a medal or a gold medal, or the fact that since Russia has been proof of them cheating with doping and them manipulating the urine samples, that people are thinking maybe that they should have their wins vacated or their medals vacated because they don't rightly belong to them. And this even continues with further implications of current Olympics or just most recently past Olympics in Rio. With this finding in this McLaren report, the IOC had to decide what they were going to do for Rio in 2016. What they ended up deciding was they were going to leave it to the governing bodies, such as like swim and dive. They banned some of Russia's athletes from competing completely. And that was evident with the Lily King example. One of the few swimmers for Russia that was able to compete, she faced in her race and beat her when she wasn't supposed to, and she did the famous finger wag, like basically saying like, I don't dope, I don't cheat, and I beat you. And along with that, it also has future implications, or current I should say, with the Olympics just starting. The Russian athletes have been banned, and they have banned from competing for their country. So if they're found to be clean, they've been having to compete they're going to have to compete under the Olympic rings. So they can't, if they do win, it won't be for their country. It'll be just under the Olympic rings because Russia was completely banned. So that's why I chose this story, because it not only has implications for past Olympics, but it also has implications for present and future Olympics. And who knows what the state of Russia will be in terms of viability with the IOC. Will they ever be able to host an Olympics again? Will they ever fully have trust? That's something that will be determined, and I'm interested to see more as this goes forward.